Hey, it's Arie here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, as you can see here, I have something a bit different planned from what I've usually been doing as of the past month or two. I want to talk specifically about the top 5 reasons why most affiliate marketers fail. So before I really get into things, if this is the first time that you're on my channel, I'm always putting out content about affiliate marketing, how to grow a business online, different ways on how you can make money on the internet. If that is the thing that interests you and you want to learn more, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and tick the bell icon so you can be notified of all the new videos I post on this channel. But without further ado, let's get right into things. So this is going to be my top 5 reasons on why I believe most affiliate marketers fail. And these are all things that, these are all very common mistakes on why most people, they never get the results that they truly want when it comes to building an affiliate marketing business. And, they're constantly, confused, frustrated. And I could definitely understand, because I myself I've been in that position for, a while myself. I've been in the industry for quite some time, and I've definitely learned a lot of things along the way. And these things right here are, most of these mistakes are mistakes that even I myself have made. So it's very, very important that if you are watching this video, and especially if you have not gotten your breakthrough yet, and you're still, grinding and grinding, and you haven't really reached that level of success that you truly desire, and you're still kind of, confused or struggling, then I'm really encouraging you to watch this video with a very open mind, because chances are, if you aren't getting the results that you want, you're probably doing one or maybe even all 5 of these things. So I'm going to go through this entire list, and then be sure to really watch this with a very open mind. So the very first reason why most affiliate marketers fail is because reason number 1 would be is they have a very short-term mindset. So most people who are, they try and start any sort of, business, especially if it's an online business, they have a very short-term mindset, or almost like, the lottery ticket mindset. See, think of it like this, right? Most people, on this planet, that, most people who are unhappy, at least in the U.S., I'd say, I'd say at least in the U.S., what they do is, if they are unhappy with their job and they want to become rich, the first thing that comes to their mind is, okay, I'm going to go to my local supermarket and I'm going to start buying lottery tickets. Now, a lot of people, they spend, hundreds of dollars every single year on lottery tickets. They're constantly relying on luck. They want something fast. They want to, make a quick investment and get it back like that. But unfortunately, for most people who have this type of mentality, they never ever get the, to the income level that they are truly, desiring to have. So this is the unfortunate reality, is that a lot of these people, these same people who, buy lottery tickets, when they hear about, oh, I could start a business online and, promote products and, make money by referring people to products. Oh, that's easy. Well, of course I'll do that. And then what happens is they try promoting a product off ClickBank, and maybe, they don't get a result right away, or, they join into some sort of business opportunity and they don't get results right away. So they think, okay, it's a scam. They become a bit bitter, and then, they're constantly confused. They're frustrated. They're, jumping from one thing to the next. And this is by far what I believe is the number one reason, well, one of the biggest reasons as to why most people never succeed online. This is just the unfortunate reality. And the thing is like, if you want to build any sort of business, whether online or offline, you need to have a very long-term mindset. If you do not have a long-term mindset, then it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what program you join. It doesn't matter who your mentor is. If you don't have a long-term vision, then it doesn't matter what you do, because ultimately your mindset is going to keep you, going back to, your current, what it is you're currently doing, and you're never going to stick with anything long term. So having a very long term mindset is by far the number one, well, one of the most important things if you want to succeed with not just affiliate marketing, but really with anything in life, really. If you want to truly build something, especially if it's a business, then you need to have a very long term mindset. And I think the other big reason why a lot of people have a very short-term mindset when it comes to starting an online business is because starting an online business versus an offline business, there's very little to no risk. I mean, theoretically, you could start affiliate marketing for free. You don't need to pay anything to start up a YouTube channel. You don't need to pay anything to, join ClickBank as an affiliate and promote their products. you could start doing that for free. So because it's free, because there's very little to no investment, then a lot of people tend to have a very short-term mindset. They want to, either buy into something, make a small investment somewhere, and hope that they make that money back. So that's by far the number one reason why, well, one of the biggest reasons why most people, they never succeed online. So that is reason number one. As for reason number two, they remain in learning mode for far too long. Now, this is something that, it can be very, very tempting, because a lot of people, they think, okay, well, if I'm consuming a lot of content on YouTube, if I'm watching a lot of videos and I'm learning a lot, then, that's, being productive, right? Well, here's the thing. Yes, learning is definitely important. If you want to, learn the right skills necessary, then you need to take some time every single day to learn new things. Now, yes, I myself, I do watch, videos on a regular basis. I do consume content, related to affiliate marketing. I've gone through a few different, mentorship programs. I've, watched tons of different training videos out there. And yes, learning is definitely important. You need to be working on your mindset every single day. But if it gets to a point where you are constantly, in learning mode, for the majority of every single day, where every single day you are spending most of your time on YouTube watching videos about, how to do affiliate marketing, and you're not really taking much action, then you can't really expect to really achieve much by doing that, because you're just you're sitting on the fence and you're watching everyone else have fun while you are just kind of sitting there, and just kind of watching over everything else. You're kind of being more like a spectator rather than an actual, competitor. And it's very, very important that if you want to actually get the lifestyle of being able to work on your own terms, if you want to have the benefits of being an affiliate marketer, being an independent affiliate, then you need to be actually, you need to actually get up, from the, the audience, and you need to actually step in the ring and start going after what it is that you truly want. So if you want to start an affiliate marketing business, you need to go all in with it. You cannot just be constantly watching over everything and just, constantly, looking at everyone else that's getting the results. You need to actually be taking action on a consistent basis yourself. And yes, it does start by, of course, learning. I always recommend that if you're just getting started, you want to have a mentor that will show you step by step how to really do this properly. But you don't want to remain in learning mode too long, because that is ultimately a trap that will sabotage your success in the long term. So that's reason number two. As for reason number three is picking the wrong niche. This is actually a mistake that I made myself when I first got started online. Not everyone knows this, but funny story. When I first got started online, it was around, May of 2017. And this was when I first started hearing about, affiliate marketing and, the idea of growing a business online. That's when, around that time was when I first, started to really get interested in this kind of stuff. And I started, looking a lot, into it. And what I ended up doing was, my very first online business that I've ever tried to build was actually a website. It was like a gaming blog where I was reviewing video games. And basically what I did was I joined the Amazon affiliate program. I also joined eBay Partner Network, which is eBay's affiliate program. And I was trying to make a full-time income by promoting, video games that I was playing on my website. So I would write reviews, and then I would include links to, the different games that if people were interested in them, they could actually buy the games that I was, of course, playing and recommending. So the problem with that, and even, when I was first starting, I kind of, thought about this for a minute. I realized, the hard way of doing this, after an entire year, was that the earning potential with that was very, very low, because Amazon's affiliate program, their commission rates are very, very tiny, especially if you're promoting, things in like the gaming niche. The commission rates for that are very, very little. And especially with eBay's, affiliate program as well, the commission rates are generally very low. So basically what I was doing was I was slaving away for like an entire year on this website that ended up not making me pretty much anything at all. And even once I did start making money, if I, did that down the road, it would have been, me slaving away for peanuts pretty much. So it's very important that if you decide to get into affiliate marketing, I always recommend to pick a niche that is in a booming period. It's something that a lot of people are interested in. For example, the make money online niche is something that people are always interested in. More people are coming online every single day to learn new ways of how they can make money online. There's also the health and wellness niche. Again, as long as the internet exists, there will always be people looking up information on how to get into better shape, how to, lose belly fat, how to live a much more healthy life. This is one big desire that a lot of people have. And then there's also the relationships niche. And this doesn't just have to be dating. It could be, anything with, like friendships or anything like that. A lot of people, they want to, live a life where they can, of course, build a family. They want to learn how to, maintain good positive relationships. So that's another really big niche. So those top three niches are probably the three that I would recommend going with. Pick one of those niches that you are somewhat passionate about, or at least, very passionate about, and then go all in with promoting products in that niche in particular. I don't recommend starting a business through your hobby. That's kind of what I did, my first year online. And I don't recommend, that you make the same mistake that I did, because chances are what's going to end up happening is you're going to, waste lots of time, grinding at something, and then you may end up losing interest down the line because you're spending all this time and you're hoping to turn it into a real business when it's meant to be more of a hobby. So that's really one of the biggest reasons that, tends to hold a lot of people back from really succeeding online, is because they're focusing too much on things that either just don't matter, or, things that just aren't, like income producing, like areas. So if you're focusing on like the gaming niche or anything like that, or something where, the earning potential is very little, then I personally would recommend that you move away from that and you pick one of the niches that is in a booming period. There's high search volume. There's a high demand for, information on that. And I recommend going with one of those niches, especially if you are just starting out and your goal is really to create a full-time income online, which I'm assuming if you're on this video right now, you want to create a full-time income through affiliate marketing. You don't want to do it just on the side. You don't want to make some survey money here and there. You don't want to make 10 cents a day. You want to be able to actually create a full-time living through the concept of affiliate marketing. And that's what I really recommend if you're just starting out, is pick a niche that is in a booming period and go all in with that. And once you succeed with that, and you decide that you want to talk about gaming, or television, or anything related to like entertainment or something else that you're passionate about, then by all means go all out with that. But I don't recommend starting a niche on your passion or your hobby if you're just starting out. So that's the third biggest mistake that most affiliate marketers make. The fourth one is they aren't branding themselves. If you are deciding to get into affiliate marketing, you really want to start an online business and you want to have long-term success, you definitely need to be branding yourself. You don't want to be hiding behind your computer screen. You don't want to be, just hiding behind like a faceless profile on like Facebook or YouTube, because think of it this way. Regardless of what you're selling online, it could be anything, especially if it's like a high ticket program and you want to be able to get, big ticket, sales online. If you are hiding behind a faceless profile, do you think that anyone is honestly going to trust you? I mean, really think about that for a minute. People buy from those that they know, like, and trust. So if you are hiding behind, a faceless profile, if you're hiding behind, like a faceless, Facebook account, or you aren't, creating content on a regular basis, if you are afraid to actually put up a profile picture of yourself and not a picture of, like a puppy or something like that, or even if you're afraid to like, do like videos, then starting an online business is probably not for you. I probably wouldn't recommend it if you are afraid of putting yourself out there. You definitely need to be open to putting yourself out there. And even if you're afraid of, the criticism you might get from people along the way, I mean, yes, you're going to have haters, but honestly, it's just not something that you should be worrying about if you really want to create a long-term stable business online. So you definitely need to be willing to put yourself out there. That is by far one of the most important things if you want long-term success online. That's especially if you're promoting anything that is, high-ticket affiliate marketing, any like high-ticket products. Very, very important that when people see the offer that you're promoting, it's very, very important that they actually know who it is that they're buying from. If they don't know who it is they're buying from, then, you can't really expect them to, fully trust you. So that is reason number 4 on why most affiliate marketers fail. And as for the last one, reason number 5 is most people are inconsistent. A lot of people, they talk about, their goals, their aspirations, what it is they want to do. They're constantly thinking about, starting up that YouTube channel, or starting up a blog, or, starting, some sort of, training or something like that. But most people, unfortunately, when it comes to taking action on a consistent daily basis, most people are not able to fully remain consistent. And I think a big reason of this is because a lot of people, they are afraid of, they're afraid of failing. They're afraid of, what if I end up putting lots of time into this and, I don't get the results that I want. But think of it this way. If you decide to fully commit to something, you decide to fully immerse yourself into something, regardless of how good you are in the beginning, regardless of, how terrible you are at creating videos, or, how bad you are at, setting up ads or anything like that, the more consistent you are, the more you decide to, continue, putting in the work, the more you decide to, promote on a regular basis, the more you decide to create content, the more you do stuff like that, the better you're going to get in the long term. So it's very, very important that regardless of, what your skill level is in the beginning, you really need to focus on becoming the best at, whatever it is that you're doing. Very, very important. If you are not fully consistent, if you are talking about, 1 minute you are talking about, oh, I want to, make $10,000 a month, but your habits, your day-to-day habits aren't actually reflecting that. Like if you are spending, every day outside of work, watching, Netflix or whatever, and you're not really taking consistent action daily towards your goal, then you can't really expect much. You can't really expect to get the long-term level of success that you truly want. So you are going to be wasting a lot of time if you aren't actually taking consistent action. So think of it like this. Time's going to go by no matter what it is that you're doing, whether you decide to spend your time working towards your vision, whether you decide to, spend time, playing games or gossiping with friends. It's, time's going to pass no matter what. And the number one question that you need to ask yourself, the number one question that you need to ask is, would you rather look back 5 years from now, in the future? Would you rather look back, to this point right now and say, I'm glad that I made the decisions that I did? Or would you rather look back on regret, and feel, regret that you didn't take action, you didn't go all in with it? So you really got to think of it that way. And if you truly want to be successful in affiliate marketing, then you need to be fully consistent. So those are my top 5 reasons on why most affiliate marketers fail. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give this a thumbs up because it really does help the channel. And also let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. And also be sure to let me know what you might add to this list if you were to create your own top 5 list, or if you have another point that you want to mention that maybe I didn't go over here. Feel free to add that in the comments down below. Let me know what you would add to this list. But anyways, also be sure to let me know if you found this kind of video helpful. I know as of the past month I've been doing a lot of videos on the different ways of making money online, and I've been talking a lot about strategies, but not so much in terms of like mindset related stuff like this. But I'd really be interested to know if you would like to see more videos like this. So definitely be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you want to learn more about how to really build a long-term business online through the concept of affiliate marketing, and you really want something that will truly support you in the long term, where you could be working on your own terms, making passive income, and really living that life of freedom, then my first link in the description will give you access to my free training I put together. That is a free 4-day training that you'll get from me. I put that all together myself, and it pretty much goes over the 4 main things you must really focus on to really build a long-term business online through the concept of affiliate marketing. So be sure to check out that training there if you want to dive deeper. But anyways, I hope you found this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already, and take care.